Hello, welcome back to the Teal Jack channel. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch another one of my videos. Let me just state that I have screwed up royally. So let me explain what happened and where I messed up. And that involves a issue around the schools today where my kids are being taught here at home instead of in a classrooms because of fear of the virus. As the school year has gone on, I have been overhearing the teaching taking place in a number of my children's classrooms. And you could say I've been boiling inside from what I've been hearing. I've kept my mouth closed until yesterday. And what has me troubled is the way they're teaching. When it comes to history or social events or what's transpiring in our society today, they are pitching a one-sided leftist view and they're not giving all the facts. And so what ended up happening yesterday is my son came to me with his computer while he was in his English class, and the class was being required to read out loud with the teacher an article that's titled "How Black Lives Matter Became a U.S. Protest Cry." And he came to me because he's troubled by it as they had started reading it. And he wasn't liking the fact that this article was leaving out some very important details. And so I started listening to the class alongside him. And the teacher would interject his thoughts and his opinions after a paragraph or at least some sentences were read aloud. They obviously come from a socialist, leftist viewpoint, and I found it highly inappropriate because he's siding with the article, but the article is leaving out some very grand details. And unfortunately, my attitude, my temperament, my anger and my passion got the best of me yesterday, and I took my son's computer and I started typing into the comments box that kids can ask questions on to the teacher while he's talking. And I mentioned that BLM is a leftist, socialist, Marxist group. And to which the teacher responded, "I'm going to have to shut down the comment section if people can't keep their comments respectful and truthful." And at that point, I had my son open up a mic and I started actually talking to the teacher and stating that he's wrong, that Black Lives Matter is indeed a Marxist organization, that they are socialist, and they are out to end the nuclear family. Apparently, pretty much as soon as I started talking, the teacher silenced the mic, to which I know my daughter and my son reached over and apparently turned it back on. I had no idea it was turned off. So I don't know how much the kids actually got of me speaking, but that is not the point. What I did by doing that is 100% wrong. I should not, by any way, shape, or form, I should not have interjected my comments, interjected my ideas, and interjected what I feel is absolute truth to a class. I should have waited to a different forum. In other words, I should have contacted the teacher outside of that class setting or even the principal of the school. And so when I got done, I basically told the teacher last time my son turned the mic on that he wasn't going to participate in this class, and I had my son log off that class that day. And to which I instantly contacted the principal of the school, and I laid out in an email before the principal how I screwed up, how I interjected into the class and I shouldn't have, that I interrupted the class and I shouldn't have, that I made comments that might have offended people even though they are based in truth, based off of Black Lives Matter's own website till I pulled the page down, and explained to him the situation that I don't approve of a teacher using political material, that he's interjecting his opinions that aren't based on fact, but they're based off of what is being pitched by the left-wing media about the Black Lives Matter organization, and he wasn't actually commenting on the truth of what they really do stand for. So that's what I ended up doing. And again, I apologize to the principal for interrupting the class. And then later that day, I sent an email to the teacher also apologizing for interrupting the class, also apologizing for disrupting, probably upsetting some of the students at the comments that I had said, and just laid out before him my sincere apology for doing it. And, you know, the bottom line is I won't ever do that again, but it shouldn't have happened in the first place. And that's where I, as a Christian, do fail in society. And that sometimes I allow my passion to get the best of me, especially when I hear that truth isn't being taught. It angers me to no end. And when one side of the view is the only side that is being pitched, that angers me even more. But that is not justification for what I did yesterday. And what I did yesterday was completely wrong, and I should not have done it. So those are my thoughts around this situation. I wanted you to all know that I'm a guy who is very passionate. I'm a guy who absolutely wants truth being taught in the classrooms, but I also screw up. And yesterday I screwed up big time. So there you go. There's my thoughts. Tell me what you think. Put your comments below. Thank you for tuning in. Take care. God bless. We'll catch you next time. Hi, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch one of my videos. Please hit the like button below, and if you would, hit the subscribe link up here, and take some time to watch one of my other videos. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day. God bless, and take care of yourself.